Hello, Cocooners. Hello, Sarah.
Hello, Laurie. It's so good to see you. Yeah.
So we want to invite you all to just get comfy and cozy with us. Come into this cocoon. It's supposed to be a place where you get to transform, be vulnerable with yourself. And today we're exploring the new seasonal creativity guide, Discover Your Inner Harvest.
Woohoo.
So we are going to get started with actually page 1, which is set your intentions. We're going to just be defining what an inner harvest is, and also what does discovering your inner harvest mean to you. So I like these little questions. It was fun to contemplate.
Yes.
If you want to get your copy, you can join the Cocoon community at the link in our bio. So you can join along with us. We'd love to hear how it goes.
Yes. Wow.
So, do we want to get started with a nature-inspired feeling? How we're feeling? Get a little grounded.
Yeah. That's a good idea. I like that. It makes me feel good. All right, Laurie, you're gonna go first because
I'm gonna go first.
Yeah. Okay. What's your nature-inspired feeling?
Well, I'm gonna keep going with this like fall theme. And actually, what I did before I wrote down my answers was I put my hands around this candle, and I really felt like how this is like such a sweet feeling. It's like a show and share nature inspired feeling. I'm really feeling like not like fire, raging fire, but this like sweet, peaceful, flickering flame. That's gonna be my
warm glow.
Yeah, and actually, it's nice because my body feels warm and glowy, and it did not start off that way today, Sarah. Started off with like a high amount of nerve pain, so it was really cool to feel it shift, actually. So
it's a sensitive time, and that feels very homey, that glow and sensitive, and just I like that feeling. Yeah, I'm glad things shifted.
Yeah, thank you. Me too.
Oh, hug yourself.
Yourself.
A warm hug. Hug yourself.
It should be a cover of the Frozen song, Show Yourself.
Yes. Hug yourself.
I'm ready to love you.
It's so weird. I feel like I kind of like gave you that because I was literally just thinking like the warm hugs from Olaf, or maybe that's what you thought. And so I was oh, it's like Olaf, and then you were like Frozen. I'm like,
oh my.
Piggybacking off of our thoughts. Connection. The Frozen connection.
So what's your nature inspired?
Oh man, I've been so emotional, and the Coldplay song has been in my head all day. It's not a famous one, but it starts with "Flock of birds in the wind." And so the other day, it was yesterday, but it feels like the other day, bright blue sky, and I think they're black swallowtails, correct me if I'm wrong, but the ones that are migrating in these big groups that just kind of and go.
You know what? I think they're starlings.
Oh, that's what they are. Yes.
Starlings. Yeah.
So I'm like a whole flock of starlings, but they just like, and then they go that way and this way, and just it's an emotional, vulnerable dance to me. That's where I am, right?
I like that. Emotional, vulnerable dance. Let's do it. I feel you.
And you have to have the Coldplay theme music in the background.
Okay, now that's your next content creation.
It's going to be. I'm like, I need to find more birds. Yes. So wait patiently for that, folks.
Oh, beautiful. Love it. Love it. So, so shall we just get right into it then with our
Yes.
definitions? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. So why don't we could each share like what we have in the top box and then we could do
Mm,
the bottom one. How's that?
that sounds
A little back
good.
and forth action. So the
Yeah.
first question is, how do you define an inner harvest? And I'm very curious to hear what anyone watching this far in thinks as well. So if you want to write your response in the comments, I would love to hear that. I'm very interested because as I was contemplating this, so many things came up. So I'm just going to read exactly what I wrote.
Can't wait to hear.
So, all right. So I say an inner harvest is honoring, acknowledging, and gathering the results of the light and care I put into my inner growth this year. A process of sorting through what worked and what didn't, and preparing things before storing them into my inner pantry. A time to weave the wisdom of the year and a leaf pile of gratitude to jump into.
Ah, I love that feel.
That
Mm,
is how I define an inner harvest. It definitely has that feeling of like the end of a long day, you know? Like the summer feels like so much action. And this had this like, you know, not like charged. It just is like we're just going through what worked, what didn't, but like there's so much joy and warmth in it too. So that's my
that
definition.
was beautiful. I love that. I love the weaving the wisdom. Was that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like so badly want to weave. Like I took weaving
Mm.
it wasn't a weaving class. It was actually paper making and journaling
Oh.
or something. No, just it was paper making in college and she also taught us how to weave with reeds and ever since then I've been it's like a missing and a longing for my hands. So
Mm,
doing that on the inside.
I like that. I like that. Yeah, weaving. There's something about weaving that's very soothing. Feels
Mhm.
very soothing.
Mhm.
And like coming back home,
Yeah.
rooting and
Yes.
grounding. What I'm getting with that. So,
Yeah.
mm,
Time for the root vegetables.
yes, the carrots and the turnips.
So good.
Anyway, that's just what came
Let's
in.
hear what you wrote
Ah,
now.
okay, okay. So I love that it's different. So I just like pivot, different pivots. So we'll
Yeah.
shift. So we have how do you define an inner harvest? And I wrote something within you that you already have, what you were born with, and the gifts you brought into this world to share.
So different. Yes. That
Right? It's so
it's like
different.
yeah, I like it. We're like cycles within cycles here. Like mine has this like
Mhm.
microcosm of right now and like yours is like this is what we came in here with. It's like I love that.
I went nostalgic.
I
We're
like
back
that.
and way up here.
No, that feels they both feel right. That's why I'm so
Yeah.
curious. What does an
Mhm.
inner harvest mean to you?
Yes. Yes. To you
So,
and
to
you.
you.
Yeah. And
I'm
yeah, we
silly
had
today.
another participant with me along the way, and I won't share what he wrote, but it was a totally different viewpoint as well.
Aw.
So Laurie and I can share different
I
times.
can't wait to hear it. I can't wait to hear what's
If I'm allowed, I'll have to ask permission.
okay. Yes. Always
Yeah,
get permission.
but very beautiful.
Very cool. Very cool. All
Mm,
right. So moving on to the next one. The question is, what does discovering your inner harvest mean to you right
mm,
now?
so excited.
So I said that I feel that discovering my inner harvest will help me reevaluate my year and set me up for the next phase. I feel ready to shed the old, to rest, to retreat,
Mm.
to drop deeper into the dark earth. This feels so nourishing, like a warm fire and a hot cup of tea for my body, mind, and soul.
Mm. You like say it, and my brain just kind of like skips around. Like I like the was it dark earth you said?
Yeah,
Ah, I love that imagery.
earth. Yeah, dark earth. Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, I just kind of I feel that. It's like, gosh, like we don't have this built into how things run. I think at least where I live in America, maybe in other countries, I've never really lived in another country. I don't know what it's like, but it does feel like there is this purpose to coming in, and feeling
mm,
through things and retreating and resting. And of course, I have a lot of intentions to create during like this darker part of the year, but I really feel that intention of dropping deeper into myself with this inner harvest.
mm.
So, yeah.
I can't
What
wait. I love that. I love it.
what's yours?
Well, I have bringing out the childlike magic within that's been hidden or covered. And then I got kind of interested in the word to discover.
Mm,
So take
mm,
apart, reversing the force of the covering, which was that protective, concealing, burying layer. So I'm going to be reversing that. Looked up, I saw your face. I was like, oh, yeah.
discover.
Hmm.
Wow. I
Right?
love words.
Because I'm just like thinking of this, like, what we came into, and then like all this stuff got piled on. And so I need
Mm,
to almost unearth it, right?
hmm.
Come on out.
Come
Let's
on
start
out.
to move those dead leaves. Come on, little sprout. You're still
Mm,
there.
that's really
So,
cool. I love it.
yeah.
So interesting.
Mm,
So interesting. Yeah, this was amazing. Thank you. This is so
thank you.
cool. Gosh, we're just getting started. Page one,
Yes.
folks.
Page one.
So,
And I'm sure
and it
there'll be
also
all
comes
sorts
with
of different. Yeah.
with cute characters.
Yes. Yes.
So much fun.
And if I did say this to who I was doing this with, if you have a blank piece of paper, you are required to draw the bear.
Yes, you
It's a
must draw the
requirement.
squirrel and the bear. So sweet. I love
Yeah, you
it.
could do it on anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm,
So
all
we
forms are
hope
accepted.
all forms. Yes. Yep.
Hmm.
So yeah, we hope that you'll join us. We're going to be coming back weekly. We usually try to do
Yes.
our IG live on Thursday evenings, right around 7:30 p.m. Eastern, um, and we just are going to be going through this pack together. So if you'd like to join along or anytime, because this is going to be up on our IGTV series, um, we'd love to hear what you're discovering in your inner harvest. So.
Yes.
Mm, wonderful. All right. Is there anything else we want to share, or shall we call it a night?
I think that's it. I think we
Okay.
captured it all.
Okay.
Mm.
Wonderful. Well, with love and transformation.
From our cocoon to yours.
Bye.
Bye.